Welcome to a day in the life of a corporate and foundation relations officer, where we will demonstrate how Salesforce supports the work of Emmy, the corporate and foundation relations officer who is responsible for securing grants and sponsorships for Trailblazer University. So Emmy logs into Salesforce to her customized homepage and quickly accesses her most important information for the day. She is reminded of her goal of $10 million, and it looks like she's almost halfway there. She can also see her fundraising pipeline and what stage her opportunities are in, meaning the solicitations and proposals she plans to submit and where they are along the moves management continuum. So here we see it's showing approximately $2.3 million in proposals submitted. And anywhere in Salesforce where you see a blue record like this, it means it's a hyperlink to that record or report. So if you want to click on through to access more detail, you can. Also here, Emmy can have quick access to her appointments calendar and see what events she has planned for the day. Looks like she has an important meeting with the Chief Marketing Officer at Citigroup. She also sees what tasks are due, reminding her of proposal, reports, or letter of inquiry deadlines on the horizon. And up here at the top of the page is a link to her portfolio, her assignments, the companies, foundations, and organizations she is responsible for managing. She can click right on this link and see more detail about her accounts and click right through to the one she wants to focus on now, Citigroup. We can see on the account important details like the type of business it is, the primary contact, phone, website, and billing address. She can see key statistics about the company, like their stock symbol and annual revenue. She also sees specifics about Citigroup's giving to the university, how many grants they've given, how much they've given, both in philanthropic and non-philanthropic dollars. In addition, she can track their matching gift information and handle matching gifts when they come in. She can also click on over to the News tab and quickly access their Twitter account and see where they are in the headlines of major news outlets. Going to the prospect analysis object, she has a way to track prospect research about them, such as their assets, who they give to, any restrictions she needs to consider. She also has a place to store the corporate profile on them. We'll click on that so you can see what that looks like. In terms of those individuals associated with the company, she can track the current and former employees and any contacts that are affiliated with Citigroup. Former employees, current, their title, their start and end date, and various details about their employment. Let's click on Mary Beth's. Her title and employment details are here. In addition to understanding all the complexities of a company like Citigroup, she can also easily access the affiliates and regional offices or franchises that might be associated with a large company. Salesforce has a hierarchy feature that allows you to connect different accounts and see their relationship to each other. So for a place like Citigroup that has lots of branches, Emmy can track the differences between the headquarters and the branches, but still keep them linked together in the system, helping with reporting and understanding of relationships. And here is the branch office in Milton, Mass. So let's see how Emmy can use opportunities to manage grants that she has to apply for or has to steward after the grant comes in. Here we are on the Citigroup grant opportunity. This gives Emmy a way to track the various stages, from research to funding identified, to letter of inquiry, to proposal submitted, to a grant awarded. All these stages, tracking how many days are spent in each stage as well. She can track the type, number, purpose, and amount of the grant, and various details that are relevant, like the start and end date, and when the next deliverable is due. She can also track who the key influencers are, internally and externally, and who should receive soft credit or not, and even associating different Citigroup branch and headquarters staff on the same opportunity, like this one. Using the general allocation or the general accounting unit, we can track designations. This grant was designated to 2 different areas of the university, 2 different funds, and one was philanthropic and one was not. You can see here the grant opportunity has the ability to track diverse types of funding you might receive. Using the deliverables object, she can also track just that, the deliverables, the reports, activities, events, and meetings that are required under the grant and with their deadlines. And when the grant confirmation letter is received and often presents a schedule of installments that they should expect, she can log that schedule in here under payments so she knows when the expected installments are due. She can attach files of all types, Word, PowerPoint, Excel, even JPEGs and recordings to track all the important documents associated with this grant. She can also log contact reports, tasks, her appointments, and emails right on the opportunity as well. Taking a step back, Emmy can view all of her relationships and their progress. And with this Kanban view, she can see and adjust all the opportunities in her portfolio, even moving items forward without having to click into the record. And with the many reports and dashboards for grants that she has, she can see her accounts and opportunities and fundraising progress in many forms, such as what's been raised by fund, what is in the pipeline for a fund, and comparing the types of grants she's received from year to year. This is just a brief window into how Salesforce can support the day-to-day fundraising work of a corporate and foundation relations officer at a nonprofit or university.